Alright, it has been a minute since I've played Gladius. Been busy playing games with Mike since he has finally got his technical issues solved. And doing a bit of work recording some other things. Being sick, been busy with that. Still busy with that, honestly. But need to record. And I felt like playing some Gladius anyways. So we're picking right back up where we left off with the Tyranids. Been a minute since one of these videos has dropped. I believe it's probably going to be over a week by the time this video drops. Though, of course, I'm recording it a few days ahead of the actual release. So, we had here two separate armies, one being a Carnifex, a Tervagon, and then more Termagants than God. While down south, we've got this little mixed force of Gaunts, Malanthropes, Warriors, and a Tyranid Prime. Now, this is the start of a new turn, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and sacrifice one of the Termagants here to go ahead and, let's see, do we have the ability to, we want to attack the city of Gargates in such a way that the Tyranid Prime and the Warriors can all hit it all at once. But we want to send forward one unit of Termagants to take the city's Overwatch attack, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Yeah, that's actually not very much damage at all. Alright, so now we send in the real force to do the real work. Now, let's see here. This buff, Scourge of the Brood, only increases the damage of the Tyranid Prime itself. Does not increase the damage of the other warriors. This is not a good amount of damage. I was hoping to do more, really. The Northern Force might be able to pull this off, but yeah, we're not going to be able to take this city. Ah, well, at the very least, we can make the orcs mad for a little bit, see what we're working with here, or working against, rather. Gonna need more of a dedicated force than this, though. Guess it makes sense, the Tyranids are a bit more numerous, and none of my units that I'm using over here are really siege units. Nonetheless, we're gonna overrun the city, and we will go ahead, get up in here. Let's see, not gonna be able to attack the city from that many avenues here, but I can, hang on. How much influence do I have to spare? 77 influence. That's not a whole lot of influence to spare. But nonetheless, I can go ahead and eat one of these tiles. So, let's go ahead. What's one that's going to be good for biomass? We'll eat this one, sure. There you go. It's now bedrock. It sucks. Enjoy. Let's see. We got some Hormagaunts here and Ois effects. We wanted to use them somewhere. Where did we want to use them? Well, Panerator, let's see, we'll probably need them sooner rather than later. So we'll send them down there. Now we need to do some ordering around the town. Farcor, let's see, could stand to go ahead and get to work on another influence building. And they have some Hormagaunts to eat to get there. So let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and eat these guys. Get that influence building out even faster. Start putting out more influence than I know what to do with, and I'll be able to do all kinds of horrible things. That's the great thing about playing as the bad guys in Warhammer, is that you know that if you win, it's horror for everyone. Honestly, it's not even very good for the Tyranids if they win. They all just get eaten. Okay, let's see. What did I want in Dothalon? Let's see. We are doing pretty good for PopCap. Well, no, we're not doing pretty good for PopCap. We are doing pretty good for loyalty, but we probably want to get out ahead of this potential population cap issues. So, let's go ahead. Let's see. Where do we want to expand to? Let's expand to right here. So that we can... no. Let's hold off on that. I'm building a Malanthrope specifically. If memory serves, I am building a Malanthrope specifically to clear out those cities tiles. So I'll take this tile right here instead. Okay, so we'll get to work on that. And do we have any others? No other cities need to build anything. Farcor, let's see, we'll be ordering another unit of Hormagaunts to continue rushing stuff in the city. And over in Ois effects, let's see, we want to order another unit of Hormagaunts, for building rushing. Now let's see, back here, this affair over here, we are going to keep wrecking these Catachan Devils, good lord are we. Yeah, and this Termagant, who is not that valuable, will move in to finish him off. There we go. And we'll push the army ahead, albeit very slowly. And the Tervagon will go ahead and heal the Carnifex, and the next turn he needs to spit out another unit of Termagants so he don't waste his time. City of Gargates, who are they going to attack? Are they going to attack some Termagants? No, they're going to attack the Malanthrope. That is a wise choice. The Malanthrope is squishy. Excuse me. Ah, more catechans in the fog of war. Oh well. Won't be that much of a problem. Let's go ahead and have these Termagants move on over. We'll have the Carnifex move on up. And the Tervagon go ahead and spit out a new unit of Termagants right there. We're taking a bit of damage from this Wireweed, but at the same time it's Termagants. Who cares? Oh, that's another tile of Wireweed. I don't want to keep doing this, messing around with the Wireweed. It's not that wise of an idea. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and, wow, kill this Catachan Devil off just like that. Yeesh. Yeah, the Carnifex is quite good, as it turns out. We probably want more. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Can we order another Carnifex? I'd like another Carnifex, please. 3.3 biomass. That's dirt cheap. I'll take it. We have a Trigon. Now, what are these guys? What's this guy's attacks? He's got a ranged weapon, oddly enough. Though it's not super good. He also has Scything Talons. Alright. Good armor piercing on that. He is fearless. He is fleet. Really? Okay, 4 moves a turn. Cool. He's a monster, but he can still be carrying vehicles. That's funny. He can move through cover. He does not take penalties for heavy weapons. He has even more armor piercing. He has acid blood, so he returns 25% of all incoming melee damage. He has minus 17% upkeep. He is... let's see. Okay, he is not a Synapse creature, so I can't mess around with him too much. And he can build a Brood Hive. Cooldown of 5 turns. So these are I see, these are our tunnel systems. Let's put one down right here, then. Yeah, that sounds good. Now... ooh, okay, we're gonna have to put down another Brood Hive to make use of it, though. Okay, let's see here. In Undothalon, we want another population cap building, and I want to rush it. So I'm going to go ahead and eat the Hormigaunt there, and I'm going to order another Hormigaunt. Back in Farkor, let's see. We want more influence production buildings, and we are out of biomass. Wow, okay. We'll go ahead and also commission the clearing of that tile after we are done. What is there on this tile that is taking up space? Yeah, Imperial Ruins, that's kind of a waste of space. We'll get around to dealing with that eventually, though. Alright, here we go. Oesifex can order... well, Oesifex can go ahead and eat these Hormagaunts. They'll get 20 biomass back. But let's hold off on that until next turn, yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put these guys to that. And these guys to this. Both of them will be sitting still, as at the current moment I can't afford to produce any buildings. We do need to set in more biomass buildings. This Malanthrope's going to go back here and heal. While, let's see, all these Termagants are going to step up and start attacking the city some. The warriors do provide Synapse Link, after all, so it's not really that big of a deal. So we will go ahead and put the Malanthropes to sleep unless they have anything important to do. While, here we go, the warriors and the Tyranid Prime all take a piece of this action. We may actually be able to whittle the city of Gargates down over time. Let's see. Boy, the rain is pouring out there. Ah, yes, this back here. So, oh, no, it's just this unit, okay. Well, we'll go ahead and take some shots, but it's going to be nothing. That Termagant unit's going to die next turn. Alright, now which unit is the city of Gargates going to attack? Pick a Gaunt unit, please. They picked a Gaunt unit. You fools. You dumb idiots. You dumb, silly, stupid heads. You goofs. Okay, over here, we don't want these Termagants to die if we can help it. It's not that much of an inconvenience if they do die, but... whew! That's pretty good. Alright, over here, let's see. We'll be going ahead and... wow, that's a lot of Catechans. Let's go ahead and hit the Devil Lair, nonetheless. Okay, yeah, stay out of the wireweed for now. That wasn't a wise choice. I mean, like I said, these termagants aren't that valuable, so I'm not that spooked if I lose them, but I'd rather not just throw money away, necessarily. Even if it's not particularly valuable. Large denomination, small denomination, either which way, throwing away money feels bad. Right. And is anyone else here going to be able to take some shots? No, there's a cliff in the way. Oh, well. Alright, back up here. Oh, hey, these termagants have moved up and they can attack the Catacan Devil Lair. Doing a pretty good amount of damage, too. Alright, nice. And the Trigon can go ahead and start putting brood nests elsewhere. He will do that. Alright, here in Oisifex and Panurator, we need to order some buildings. We've got a lot of biomass buildings, but we need more. More. Let's see, we will take this tile. And it will... What is the workload on that? 12. So it's probably not super wise for us to spend Hormagaunts on it. At the same time, reclaiming the biomass would help me pay for buildings elsewhere, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. In Oisifex, we are going to produce another building. Do we want another capillary tower? Now, we can't afford to produce the Hive Crone. It's probably wise for us to invest in producing buildings elsewhere. Let's go ahead, and get to work on producing... Let's see, we've got brood nests, but we probably should... Let's see, how's our population cap? It's good. Loyalty is... loyalty is not bad. Let's see, does... The Alpha Ovipository does provide loyalty, so let's go ahead and expand to right here. And we will also eat these Hormagaunts. Boom. Make some blood mass? No, some biomass. We will not be producing any Hive Crones for the moment. We will instead be producing Hormagaunts. We will end the turn. Excuse me. The Catacan Devil cannot do more damage than I can heal up there, I have noticed. Okay, we have Killicans jumping in now. Their flamethrowers will do a lot of damage to my infantry. Let's see, that's a lot of Catacan Devils. That is a large quantity of Catacan Devils. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. Okay, and can we go ahead and finish off this Catacan Devil Lair? No. Oh well. Let's see, let's move the Tervagon up and have him go ahead and drop a heal on these boys. And the rest of my Termagants are going to move up. Except this guy who's going to stand perfectly still. These guys will take that outpost, sure. Alright, back over here. Let's see, this Killican's going to be a problem. Let's go ahead and move these Hormagaunts back to where they can heal. And similarly, let's move these Termagants over here to heal. These Hormagaunts will move in to take some hits off the city. Oh wow, that damage is terrible. Okay, let's see here. The Tyranid Prime has got his attack buff back, so he can do quite a bit of damage in melee at least. Yeah, that's not bad. Go ahead and hit the city of Gargate some. Alright. Over here in Panurator, we can go ahead and commission. Yes, we want to build a reclamation pool here and get more biomass, more money. We will take an Alpha Ovipository right here as well. I'm building like the Mechanicus. I always do this. I play as someone other than the Mechanicus, but I play like the Mechanicus anyways. More Hormagaunts, they're just useful for a variety of purposes. They're good for both economy and for military. Just makes sense. Let's go ahead and put a brood nest. Let's put a, brood hive right next to the city of Gargates. That sounds like a wise idea. Okay, let's see. Let's move on these guys on up to Farkor. That way they can go ahead and be fed to the city. For more influence buildings. More. Whew. That was a not inconsiderable amount of damage there. Let's see. We will probably be moving these Termagants up to somewhere else so these Hormagaunts can heal where the Termagants are sitting now. So let's go ahead, and move these guys right here. Let's tell them to heal. Tell these guys to heal right here. Let's see, the Malanthrope. This Malanthrope is fully healed, but we're going to nonetheless tell him to sit still. Instead, we're going to have the Warriors and the Tyranid Prime slowly whittle away at this place. There we go. Now, let's see. Do we want the Malanthropes to start eating some tiles here? No, it's pointless. We're going to take the city of Gargates anyways. Don't know if I want to settle over where it used to be, though. This real estate, doesn't seem super great. Then again, I'm the Tyranids. I don't really care what the real estate's like. I just want all of it. Mine, mine, all mine. Alright. Let's see. Let's sweep around and surround these gentlemen. And let's go ahead and deposit some more Termagants. And just utterly have the opponent surrounded here. Oh, more Chaos Cultists. Interesting. Okay, we will have these guys sit and heal. And these guys will all move up. Finally. Got through that choke point. Need to have a Malanthrope come through and clear that out. Let's see, can these guys step up? Not much. Alright, so over here, let's see. We are going to be having these Termagants all take some shots here. Yep, this is pretty good. Now, which unit can we wipe out the Carnifex or the Chaos Cultists? We can wipe out either. It's our choice, really. Well, the Chaos Cultists don't seem like quite as impressive of a threat, so we'll take out the Katakan Devil first. There we go. Now, who's left that needs orders? These Hormagaunts. Well, we'll have them sit right here until I'm ready to use them for something. The Malanthrope. Finally, I've been waiting on this guy. Let's see. We can start clearing out some of these Imperial ruins. Okay, yeah, consuming tiles. If I wanted to use consume tile, he only clears out the tiles, the basic terrain the tile itself is, as well as forests. I see. So we're just going to want to go ahead and start clearing out these Imperial ruins then. There we go. Alright, Hormagaunts. Yep, let's see. We're going to want to go ahead and... What is the amount of work left on OES effects? Well, we could probably still rush the building. Let's go ahead and produce more Hormagaunts, and we're going to reclaim these Hormagaunts to get the Alpha Repository out even sooner. Now, let's see here. This Trigon needs to move up. I want to put down some brood hives somewhere. He doesn't seem to be taking synapse. He's not taking morale issues. But he has the override instinctive behavior thing. Oh, that's curious. He's not a synapse creature, but he's not taking any morale issues whatsoever. That's curious. I don't know, maybe he just doesn't have the morale issues, but he doesn't provide morale for other nearby units. I don't know. Alright, here in Indothalone, we need to get to work on something. We need to get to work on more buildings. We've got population cap building up, and that's good. Do we need more loyalty? We probably need more loyalty. Always need more loyalty. I would like to have more biomass to match the amount that we are spending, though. Let us see. Well, more loyalty is more output of everything I've already got, so it's probably the wise choice. Gets out ahead of any potential future issues I could have anyways. We don't need to produce another Malanthrope just right now. I only wanted that Malanthrope for clearing out junk. Okay, research. Let's see, where was I? I wanted to get to the last tier of the research tree, and evidently I have. So, we have the Scythe Hero Duel, which is apparently a Titan. The Echirian Walls increases the HP of our little tunnels in the ground. That's a bit of an odd tech. Increased pop limits of cities. Removes the cooldown of Reclamation. Grants units increased movement and increased melee damage. These all seem quite good. We'll go for Assimilation Accelerants right now. For the ability to just rush cities like mad. But those all seem quite good. Though the increased HP on Brood Hives is a little bit odd. Boy, those Chaos Cultists ain't gonna get far on foot, huh? Now, who did the City of Gargates hit? The City of Gargates hit the Warriors, I see. We're probably gonna want these Warriors to back off then for a minute. And heal. The Tyranid Prime, let's see, how much damage would he do to the Killicans? A good amount of damage, but not a super amount of damage. Meanwhile, the Warriors have all taken enough damage that they pretty well can't do anything. Nobody's healing at any significant rates, so I think I attacked this city with too small of a force. I kind of expected that, honestly. Let's see, probably want to start pulling back a little bit, then. But the Trigon coming up will be a big help here. Just want to come back here and lick our wounds, because we are in a little bit of a bad state. I'm sure the Tyranid Prime will be fine, though. He seems kind of tanky. Okay, over here we can go ahead and start clearing out these Chaos Cultists. Yep, and that's just what we will do. Alright, this guy will step up here, and we'll have these Termagants come up behind him. He will drop a heal on those Termagants, get them back in good shape. This Carnifex, let's see, can we get rid of these, cultists so they don't block my Carnifex's movement? Wow, there's like 3 Catacan Devil Lairs, all in close proximity. How about that? Let's go ahead and fix that problem. Yeah, let's do quite a bit of damage to this Catacan Devil Lair. And Lord knows where the other Catacan Devils are. They will presumably be a problem in the future. Now, we've got an Umbra. That is going to be a problem. The Carnifex might be able to deal with it, but an Umbra is a flying unit, so he doesn't take melee damage. Which is not good. Okay, over here in Endothelone, let's see. We can go ahead and eat this Hormagaunt. Let's see. Let's one thing at a time. See where our priorities lie. Okay, we've cleared out this tile right here. We can put down an influence building, and we can go ahead and eat this Hormagaunt, these new Hormagaunts. There we go, rush that building. Alright, so that's one thing we got prioritized. We'll order another unit of Hormagaunts, because they'll be useful for more building rushing. Over here in OESFX, we would like another Alpha Ovipository, so we will order just that. Panurator is going to also want another Reclamation Pool, so we will do just that. There we go. Alright, back in Endothelone, we are going to order another unit of Hormagaunts. They'll no doubt be useful for something, at the very least. Now, what do we want to do? We're not going to be able to spit them out of Brood Hive just yet, will we? The cooldown, yeah, the cooldown's still not there. It's probably wiser. Yeah, let's go ahead and save these guys, and we'll put them out of a Brood Hive later, so that they can cover for my other units as they run away. Let's clear out another tile of Imperial Ruins, just inconveniencing me. Oh, this Trigon is leveled up. Excuse me, Turbogon. Oh, reduces the cooldown of... Yeah, right. Okay, and that's a free action, right? It is an action that he has to spend, I see. So you want to use Living Incubator one turn and then Mass Incubation the next turn, I see. That's what you want to do. So I'll wait until the cooldown that it's at right now goes down. Now the Tyranid Prime's taking a fair amount of damage from the city of Gargates itself. Okay, so the Catacan Devils have tried to get around my Carnifex. Smart. However, I am tuning out a ludicrous amount of Termagants here. They cannot win. Okay, let's see here. Who do we want running around the flank? And we'll have these guys run up here. What's the cool... Okay, we're up to pretty good numbers here. Let's see. We are going to want to heal one of these guys and then send them up front. Let's see. Who here can move up front? You probably are better to heal for now. Send you up. Get the kill there. Let's see. Can we move these Termagants up to join in on the Catacan Devil fun? Let's see. Yes, we can. Excellent. And that Catacan Devil is nearly dead. Let's see, is there anyone that can step up and finish him off? Okay. It's gonna have to be these guys. I would have preferred they start attacking this Catacan Devil, but it's better to finish this one off while he's still alive. Let's see, we need to get rid of this Devil Lair, so we will. Can this guy move to that spot? Yes, he can, so he can start attacking the Catacan Devil. And over here, let's see, let's go ahead and start moving up here. Start working on that Webway Gate, I suppose. And claim that outpost. Those Kroot Hounds are going to be a problem in the future, but we'll see just how imminent that future is. Let's see, we need a Brood Hive. So I will put it right here, sure. Now we need all of our units to run up, and can we go ahead and... Oh, I see, okay, so we can, it puts us in the proximity of anywhere that's a Brood Hive, I see. Boom. Alright then, they can go ahead and heal there. And these guys, let's see, who all do we want to load into the Brood Hive before we load anyone out? We want our warriors to run away, for certain. Those guys are valuable. So we'll dump them out here. And let's see here. These Gaunts, yeah, these Gaunts can all run away. Somewhat, the Malanthropes aren't that hurt, so they're not that worried. Let's see, this Hormigaunt unit is nearly dead. We'll go ahead and pump them out here, yeah. We need to clear out that wireweed, that's annoying. And yeah, we will go ahead and move him over here. And this guy will get shipped on over here to help cover. There we go. Very nice. That is a very nice ability. That is cool. Okay, these Hormigaunts over here. Do we want to go ahead and use them for anything? It's probably smarter for them to wait it out. If we ate them now... Let's see. What are our priorities here? Farcor needs another build order. We want more influence buildings so that we can do more. So, let's see. We will take this tile right here. And this Malanthrope will continue to clear out all of this nonsense. There we go. Gonna need to start clearing out that wireweed, though. Alright, over here, the Luis effects. Do we want any heroes? Not for the moment. We will order another unit of Hormagaunts, and we will go ahead and eat this unit of Hormagaunts to speed up the production of the Alpha Ovipository. There we go. And let's see here. Does anybody else have anything they need to do? No. Then we'll move on to the next turn. Yeah, the Umbras are going to be a problem. That much I'm going to go ahead and guess at. Right now, they're just sitting and waiting in the rafters, but when they get out of the rafters, they're going to be a problem. Let's go ahead and get these guys back here. And the Carnifex will get in there and start fighting that Catachan Devil. Let us see here. There's going to be a lot of units here that need to run back for healing, so let's get on that. Let's see, can we spit out another Termagant unit? Yes, we can. So we will do that. And can we go ahead and pop mass incubation? No, we can't. Okay, so it wasn't. The tooltip was not lying. I'm not sure why I thought it was, but it wasn't. Let's see. Oh, we can do a fair bit of damage to the Umbras with the Termagants. Right, I forgot the Termagants are a ranged unit and not a melee unit. Okay, we're not that bad off then. Let's see. We can go ahead and kill this Catachan Devil. Excellent. Now, do Umbras really take morale damage? No, not really. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't see how you can really scare an orb. I need to get more Trigons out if I can use them to just transport an entire army across the map instantly. That seems crazy, man. We'll take this Jakaro encampment. Thank you. Okay, back here. The Tyranid Prime. He heals pretty quickly, so we're just going to sit him here for now. These Hormagaunts, let's see, we'll push them up just a little bit. Keep an eye on the city of Gargates. Now, these Hormagaunts, yeah, we need to go ahead and get this healing going on over here. Yeah, a lot of that healing action would be nice. And these guys we will be moving on over to right here, yeah. And these guys will be zipping on right here. Let's see, anyone else need moved? Yeah, these guys need moved, alright. So they will go right here, yeah. The Trigon is himself, let's see, 42 health, 8 armor. That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby at all. He will be a big help in this siege going on right here. The Malanthropes, less useful. We can use them to tear up Wireweed, though, so let's do that. Wireweed's an inconvenience for the melee factions. For the ranged factions, it can be quite nice, depending on its placement, but for the melee factions, it's no good. Let's see, we want to get another Alpha Ovipository in here, so we will be eating some Hormagaunts to pay for it. Here in Endothelone, let's see, we want... What do we want? We probably want another loyalty building, so let me order one, and we will immediately go ahead and eat... Let's see, we got a unit of wounded Gaunts nearby? Yes, we do. We have 2. Excellent. But this wounded unit of Gaunts is especially weak, so we will eat them. Boom. There we go. Once there's no cooldown on that, it's going to get ridiculous. Okay. In Dothelone, we will be ordering another unit of Hormagaunts. And in Oisifex, we'll be ordering another unit of Hormagaunts. Excellent. Boy, we could just... Oh man, we could just throw a bunch of these guys at a new city and get it started up in only a few turns. Sheesh. Alright, let's keep eating this cityscape here. Now, we'll hold off for now. We need to eat some of this wireweed. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. There we go. And end the turn. Gargates is healed quite a bit. That's about what I expected. I'm kind of shocked they don't have a unit of mechs or big mechs sitting behind it healing it this whole time. Okay, how much damage can the Carnifex do to the Umbras? How much damage do the Umbras do to my Termagants? Let's see here. Man, I have a ludicrous quantity of Termagants. Okay, let's see. We want to move a lot of these guys back near the Tervagon so that the Tervagon will get his morale restored. The Tervagon will go ahead and pop mass incubation. There we go. And that will apparently, yeah, make it where we can use living incubator next turn. Okay, who here is good to move up on these Umbras? This guy and this guy. Okay, let's see. Let's do a bit of damage to these guys. It's not a lot, not a lot. Could be better, could be better. I need more range tools here. At the same time, I'm the Tyranids. Big monsters feel like they're my game. Whoops. Okay, we're going to need a lot of healing to be done here. However, we are spitting out Termagants at such a rate that it doesn't really matter that much. Let's see, the Carnifex does not do very good damage at all to the Umbras. Yeah, even with Hammer of Wrath, he's doing, like, no damage. So for now, I think the Umbras might actually be kind of a stopping point, because I just don't have the firepower to deal with units that are flying. Let's see, the Tervagon... What? I popped mass incubation, but I can still take an action? Okay. Well, I ain't gonna complain about that. Let's go ahead, yeah, then let's go ahead and heal these guys up. And back here, let's see, how much damage does the Trigon do to cities? Very good damage. Very, very good damage. Okay, let's have everybody move up on the city then. And, oops, I moved the Trigon not quite close enough. Those Hormagaunts are going to die. Poor little guys. Ah, well. Nature of the thing, I suppose. Alright. Who is healed up and ready to get back in action? Nobody. Alright. Let's see. We will have all these guys sitting around healing. But we could stand to get another Tervagon out and healing everybody. So, that will require a lot of influence that I do not necessarily have at the moment. However, Ois effects. What is the influence cost of the Tervagon? 240. We can work with that. Panerator. Let's see. We've got more biomass buildings up. We're going to need even more, because I am spinning it faster than I can make it. Let us see. Right here. Yeah, that sounds alright. I'll take that. And over in Farkor, let's see, we are good to go ahead and get to work on another influence building here, and we will eat some Hormagaunts to pay for it. And get it done quickly. Okay. And back in Indothalone, we are ready to get to work on some more buildings as well. Let's see. Yeah, we can go ahead and take this tile and start dealing with the wireweed there. Probably shouldn't have put that brood hive there. I wasn't thinking when I put that brood hive there. I did not estimate properly the distance that the city of Indothalone could expand to. Did I take that city ruins out properly? Oh, okay, there was wireweed on it. I didn't see the wireweed. Alright, speaking of wireweed, over here we need to deal with this. There we go. And that's some wireweed gone, making my life a little bit easier. Let's go ahead. Well, most of my units have moved through cover, don't they? So I don't need to worry that much about tearing up cityscapes. So, let's see. The Malanthropes are not quite as useful now that I've got some other Synapse units that can do a bit of fighting themselves, whereas the Malanthropes are a bit squishy. I may want to consider sending this Malanthrope over here. Yeah, to set a city up. Let's look into that, yeah. Because, what is it? Increased influence. The increased biomass comes from these tiles, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this ain't a bad spot right here. It could set up a city. Let's see, this one Hormagaunt can do no damage. Good for him. Let's see. Yeah, those Umbras are just going to be a problem, I guess. Though, I'm printing out so many Termagants, I might be able to grind them down. Let's see. Yeah, they're just going to keep trying to hit 1 or 2 units of Termagants that are extra wounded, so just keep running those guys back and replacing them. Let's see. Yeah, run these guys back. Run these guys up. Run these guys over here, sure. Run these guys up to replace them. Okay, we do not have the ability to put out a new unit of Termagants just yet, but we can fix these guys up. There we go. Now, can they take the place of these guys over here? I'm not so certain they can, so let's hold off on that just for this moment. Let's see, who here needs healing? Yeah, everyone a little bit, but the Tervagon's doing what it can. It's doing a lot of babysitting right here. The Carnifex needs to pull back. It's not in a position to do damage to any of these guys. And back down here, let's see. This unit of Hormagaunts can do a little bit of damage to the city. Not much, but yeah, it's not bad. While the Trigon, there we go. That's the real damage we're looking for. We've got a siege unit. Excellent. That's a city killer right there. Very good. Probably going to need a lot of those. We're dealing with orcs. The orcs love their cities. This Malanthrope, we'll keep him hanging around here. Let's see. Over here, we are going to want... Where do we want a 5th city? Who here is going to provide the best outputs? Let's see. That's going to be Influence. Influence ain't bad. So it's pretty far from bad. But over here, we have good access to food and influence. So we'll be, planting a city right here. But first, we're going to want a lot of Gaunts here to get the city up to speed. So let's move some Gaunts up to the Brood Hive. Oh, Lord, we have a Carnifex. Excellent. Let's see, we got any Gaunts we want to put in there as well? Yep, let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, boy, alright. In Dothalon, we want to commission another tile of some kind, but first we need to clear this junk out. Let's see here. Do we want to order another Carnifex? Not for the moment. They just cost so much biomass from the jump to build them. And I'd rather put that into a Tervagon, because right now I need better healing, better access to healing. Let's see. Another Tervagon. 3 biomass and 6 influence upkeep. That is not too bad. We'll hold off on it just for now, though, because currently making the expenditure necessary to get him would do some damage to my economy. And right now, I don't necessarily want to deal with that. Let's see, we will be expanding to another tile here. Let's see, what are the resources we really wanted to expand to? I guess we didn't really have any resources we wanted to expand to. We already got the recaf leaf, which I guess is what I wanted here, really. Let's see, let's just put down some basic biomass and influence buildings. Sure, why not? Yeah, right here, sure. Doesn't make a huge difference, and we'll order some Hormagaunts to stuff into that Brood Hive. We'll order some Hormagaunts here as well. Now, the city of Farkor, we are going to order another influence building. This time we're not going to be able to rush it, sadly. Well, we can. Hang on. Can we? Hang on. Let's go ahead and eat this Imperial Ruin. There we go. Now, can he? No, he can't. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, none of my units here can rush it. Well, it's still not a bad idea to send these guys over, because they're healing so slowly. Let's go ahead and send them on over. We'll feed them all into the new city, because we're about to get assimilation accelerants, so we're about to be able to just pump loads of Gaunts into any given city and just get it up to speed before we even know what to really do with it. So let's go ahead and get them in there. And I have been recording for so much longer than I intended to. I wanted to get this be a quick, short little video, but no. I'm getting to where it's getting real interesting. Well, then again, I've actually been really enjoying the Tyranid playthrough, other than that one day I was really sick and had technical issues like 4 times in a row. But thankfully, not running into that today. So, having a grand old time, I'm going to be so excited to hop on over into the next recording. So, I will see you folks then. Later.